welcome back to another episode of Campus Update. Happy October! I hope you're enjoying autumn, although it doesn't feel like it. With the change of seasons comes a change of power. Here's Haley with APA voter registration.
Hey Oilers, with the election coming up on November 3rd, it is more important now than ever to make sure that you are involved in your country. I sat down with Zen to discuss APA Council's campaign to encourage students to register and pre-register to vote.
APA as a program has always been very involved with our community, and as a lot of us are growing up and becoming seniors, we're starting to enter, things that aren't school. But younger kids are the lowest demographic that participate in elections, while older generations do it the most. But we're all equally participating in our government and society. They all affect us equally. So we wanted to show people that it's time to pre-register to vote, so that way we can be heard in things that also affect us. A lot of people might ask why it's important that you pre-register even if you can't participate in the upcoming election. But the thing is, elections are always around the corner, no matter if it's presidential or not. And we want to emphasize the importance of everyone participating in society, because otherwise a lot of problems can slip by and we'll end up being on the wrong side of history, whether or not we like it. Because not doing anything is the same as agreeing with the wrong side. You want your voice to be heard. So pre-registration, the deadline for if you're 16 and up, is by October 19th. But we want to emphasize that if you're already 18 and if you're a teacher, we should also encourage people to participate in things that they're anticipating.
Voting is so important, so please remember to pre-register if you are 16 and 17 and to register if you are 18 and older.
Remember that voter registration deadline is the 19th, and the election is already happening. And of course, Election Day is November 3rd. Whether you're planning to vote at home or at the polls, remember to stay safe. Do you miss the movies? Probably. Wondering if it's safe to go back? Ethan is headed over to Bellaterra to show us how theaters are keeping moviegoers safe during the pandemic.
Hey Oilers! Ever since businesses have been able to slowly open back up, movie theaters were also able to open, but with heavy precautions. What they do to make sure you and their employees are safe is by having multiple hand sanitizer stations open, an enforced mask policy, and gloves for employees to wear while handling your food, money, and tickets. What they do inside the theater to make sure you're safe is they block off every other row and only allow 2 people to sit next to each other, while the other 2 seats on either side of you are blocked off from purchase. After every showing, they sanitize the seats and handrails, and every 30 minutes, they wipe down counters and tables in the lobby. So why don't you come on down and support the movie theater industry while being sure that you and your friends are safe.
Now let's head over to see what's going on with sports this season and how they're dealing with COVID-19.
Hey Oilers, sports have been continuing to practice despite the pesky COVID virus, but how exactly are seasons going to work this year? Well, instead of the 3 typical seasons, fall, winter, and spring, it will be only split among 2, with no teams playing in the fall. Instead, they will be split among the 2 seasons, like so. They're still practicing, however, so I went down to Central Park to meet with the cross-country team to see how they were going with COVID and practicing this year.
I'd say the biggest difference is really the location. Last year we were able to practice at the school every day, and now we got to come to Central Park, which is nice. The park's beautiful as always, but the masks are also a pretty big difference. But other than that, it feels like practice still.
So we still run 5 or 6 days a week. Come to practice every day, 3:30. Yeah, so we're still running as much as we used to, just not in a big group.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily worse. Yeah, it's more or less just a little different. We're getting used to it. It was tough in the beginning, but I have to say now it feels pretty normal.
After that, I stopped by the boys volleyball team to see how they were coping with COVID.
Teams have been practicing by social distancing and working out in small pods, as well as no physical contact with each other or any of the equipment that they use. And we've just been conditioning around twice a week, getting ready for this next season. I think it's good that we're still practicing because we really need it, obviously, due to our season being cut last week. A lot of people have been out of shape, so it's good to get back into the working rhythm. Mainly we've been doing a lot of cardio and strength, trying to just get back into the habit and build those muscle groups up, so we'll be ready to hit the season.
We're still in phase 1 for practice, so we mostly just practice our serves and hit on the wall, and we do a couple of drills with the coach. So far we can't really hit with each other hit with either the coach or against the wall or by ourselves. It's a very mental sport, and it doesn't always just take physical ability, it also takes a lot of mental ability as well.
All these sports sure make one hungry. Let's go check out this week's menu on HB Bites.
Hey everyone, it's me, world-famous celebrity Benjamin Joseph Weil Jr., and I'm currently on the way to Eat at Joe's, which just recently reopened.
According to their website, JoesHB.com, Eat at Joe's is a locally owned, family-friendly sports bar. Their menu ranges from burgers to pizza to tacos to an entire selection of different foods, all for your dining pleasure. They're currently located in Golden West Plaza, and their opening schedule looks like this. They also have TVs and game consoles inside for everyone to enjoy. If COVID's got you spooked, they're also available on DoorDash and Uber Eats. Now, they may have consistently great reviews online, mostly ranging between 4 and 5 stars, but they haven't had my review yet. Let's see if they live up to all the hype.
This is what we're after, boys. The Juicy Lucy. Here it is, the Juicy Lucy and fries. The cheese is perfect, the patty is perfect, this is a good burger. Ta-da! Oh, that smells good. I was right, but pretty good. This one's really cold though. Wow, that was a really good experience. There's a nice atmosphere to it, and the food was especially really good. I would recommend. So, thank you, and stay tuned for the next segment with yours truly.
Thanks for the mukbang, Ben. If burgers and barbecue aren't your speed, Meal Up stopped by at the HB Street Fair this week to give us a live look at what our local farmers are offering.
Hey Oilers, come get your fresh produce at the Huntington Beach Farmers Market. This farmers market is open every Tuesday on Main Street from 5 to 9 p.m. Here you can find all sorts of fruits, vegetables, cheese, eggs, hummus, juice, and much more. There was also a stand I came across that had a variety of flowers. So make sure you come stop by and check out this farmers market on Main Street.
That's all for today, Oilers. And remember, be good humans. Subscribe to us on YouTube and Instagram, and tune in next Monday, same time, same place, to get more of us. Stay safe, stay cool, and most importantly, stay poggers. See you next week.